Hey everybody, Omega Alden plays Civilization 6 Gathering Storm continues with our Incan Pachacuti playthrough here. We are the ultimate powerhouse here. We cannot be stopped. They can only hope to contain our rage. We're looking at you, Anuk. We're looking at you. What I can only assume is shorthand for Kentucky. We're coming for you. And we're looking at you, Golden / Heroic Age. We're looking at you, World Session of Congress or whatever here, coming up soon. Dude, you need some housing. Have you considered building a neighborhood? Because I think you might fancy it. It fancies you. Let's go ahead and get a +4 neighborhood over here in 3 turns. I think that'd be beautiful. You need some housing here as well, my friend. Well, an aqueduct, I'm not a huge fan of an aqueduct here, although I guess we could... This tile's not very good. It is pillaged, right? This is pillaged. If we're going to build an aqueduct, I guess, you know, you get bonus production over here on this side. We lose a little bit of our growth potential over here, but you know what? I'm down. I think it's fine. That town's not going to get a ton accomplished regardless of what we do here. Let's give them an aqueduct. If they want water, they get water. It's not like it's Detroit or anything like that. You know, we take care of our people here. I feel very bad for Detroit, by the way. Is that any better these days, that water situation? Because I know it was extremely bad for a while, but I seem to recall that it's you know, that it's maybe improved recently, thanks probably to third parties and not like the government of Detroit. In this day and age, really, how hard is it for an American city to have clean water? I ask you this, not really knowing the answer, but knowing that most of them seem to accomplish this task. And I realize right now, you know, I'm speaking a little bit from ignorance here, because I don't know the full deal. I just really would like everybody to have a better lot in life. And having fresh water, that's a big deal. So that whole situation is unnerving. Just like this barbarian on our borders is slightly unnerving. And this deal. You know what? Go for it, Teddy, actually. You can have some gunpowder. You're probably just going to use it for the 4th of July anyway. Which is pretty cool. New districts built by this player act as culture bombs. Players' borders will not grow via culture. 100% production towards buildings in this district. Alright, let's say we get culture bombs. I don't really know how much this helps us, so we'll spend 5 points on it. And then production towards buildings, campus. We'll spend a couple points on campus. We'll see what happens. I'm not too worried either way here. Alright, so we get culture bombs. Did somebody else vote for us, or did we just put enough there? We put enough forth for ourselves here, regardless of what anybody else did. How about here? Campus. So several people voted campus. And we get some extra error score there. What was looking like a close heroic age / being in a normal age is now just firmly in that that territory of just raw heroic age. Let's go ahead and put a dam on this river. Try to stop bad things from happening there. Okay, let's get some stuff going here. How do we feel? Down here, we feel like a builder would be appreciated. He's shooting me. We can pillage for health, and I think we will pillage for health there. I'm hoping to get double... Oh, he will get double shots soon, so that's excellent for him. And by proxy for us. Because anything that's good for my boy is good for me. Look in your hearts, you know it to be true. Unnecessary iron added to the Empire. Thank you very much, iron. We can't chop it or anything like that, because this would be a nice just food tile for us, but you know what, it is what it is. We just work with it. We live with it, we move on. Put a plantation down here. Everything's just coming up Millhouse for us here. We're about to go into that heroic age. Hopefully that turns all this madness around. That's the goal here. We want to be able to push on her territory without worrying. Right now we have to worry, we have to think, we have to be strategic.
Remember that politics...
And that just takes too much thought, really. We don't need professional army anymore. What do we need? Excellent question. What we need is... actually don't know. I think we might go colonial taxes. Improve our situation here a little bit. Get a research lab going. We get a bonus for it anyway. We have 4 envoys. That doesn't help us here. Does nothing for us. It's very it actually saddens me. You, sir. Let's swap you out with your buddy, your boy. Hova. Let's have him be punished. Ooh, he didn't get killed. Bring him in anyway. There you go. That's fine. I don't like the idea of pillaging a dam for no reason. It just feels unjust to me. It feels unnecessary. It feels mean. Now, if we could get some loot from it, that's a whole different business. So we were going to chop this because I liked the idea of this becoming something beautiful here. Let's get another builder down here. 16 turns? No. It's farming time, I guess. No, we'll send you up here to do that deed that the other one could not do. And we're not trading our great works. They're too important to our society. They're a cornerstone of Incan lore, and we don't believe in giving it up. We can't. It would tear us apart. Dito, though, you can have some help here. You've always been a kind friend to the Incan people. And we've always been worried about the unfortunate set of events that have befallen you. And so don't let us keep you from doing what you need to do. If you need some of our resources are your resources, my friend. You just need ask, and we will reach out to you. Heroic age, golden age. She's in the golden age, but we're on the same level here. Whereas before, she was ahead of us. So we're unstoppable now. She doesn't even know. So here it is. Boom, bam, bang. Reform the coinage. Heartbeat of steam to arms. Wish you were here. Wish you were better for me. How about that, my friend? I was probably rude to it. I'm sorry, you're a pretty good talent. You just don't really line up with our overall strategy here. That's all I can really say about you right now, is that you just you don't mesh with what we're doing here, one way or the other. It's unfortunate because we I don't know where I'm going with this. Taking it too far. Taking it too far. We've got 6 points here. 6 points. That's still not enough to do anything of use there. But we do need to click this X here because the user experience of the game forces us to do such a thing. We're going to double chop this over time. Right? Double chop here. Because this is just going to become a sanctuary of food. But we need more charges for such a thing. Ooh, he's hurt. He's so hurt. How about you go that way instead of trying to run? The game's weird sometimes. We don't get a double shot. We never had a double shot. Just forget about the fact that you may think you have had a double shot in the past. It's not part of the gameplay anymore, my friend. Get over it, advance, and move on. Back through, please. Alright, you're healing. I guess you're pillaging. And everybody's good on culture, or on loyalty now in this area, so we don't need to fret, we don't need to worry ourselves at all. Everybody's happy, healthy, strong, loyal to above all else. And that's what matters right now. What matters right now is heroic age loyalty. 660 gold. Are you out of your mind? I could never afford that. So we need to get extra rangers. Extra read all about it. So we need extra rangers, we need extra
Science
cavalry.
owes more to this.
Rangers, cavalry. What can you say about that? Let's get... You get a couple rangers. We need at least a few. You... Purchase another trade route here. Work on that growth. You have untapped potential, my friend, and we need to bring it out of you. By force. Purchase this for some more faith. All that faith that we don't really know what to do with right now. But we are pretty happy to have it. My dude, we need you to heal. And you are not too useful to us in combat up here. The cities are too strong. You're only 70 range strength and 50 melee strength and defense. So, you know what we're going to do? We're going to send in our boys and have you hold down the fort here for the time being. You can do some good in defense. You can do less good on the attack right now, so... I think we're all clear. I think we all understand that. That's not to say anything negative about you, my friend. You've been a very vital part of our force, and you will continue to do so in the future. But right now, we got other priorities, other concerns, such as a special session of the World Congress, where Philip was ravaged by a natural disaster, and Teddy was ravaged by a natural disaster, and we can vote yes for both. Submit. Everybody voted yes. And we need to send, so we need Teddy and Spain. They need some aid. Let's repair and let's work on a send aid here. Let's get a hangar here. We're gonna work on that district. Get it ready for business. I accidentally pillaged when I meant to shoot. That's what I get for using those buttons. Should always use the keyboard. It's safer. I won't accidentally click the pillage button and hurt my friends. Mainly I'm hurting myself because that's a dam I'm gonna have to fix in the near future, and it didn't even get me anything, so that's cool, isn't it? It's real cool. Super great. Alright, you guys just chill here. We could go after that fighter. Hey, Nook. And Kentucky is pretty.
It all works on natural
history. Could be. I think we continue to roll with colonial taxes, even though I do kind of want discounted stuff. We could drop logistics for... Let's drop logistics for discounted upgrades for now, because we are like looking to upgrade our boy still. 330 points is more acceptable than 600. We all know that. Let's get a watermill here. And then, who knows? Who knows? We have 8 points. We're getting close to being able to get Nazca on our side. We're not quite there yet, but we're getting close. I keep firing on the city here. And fortify. Skip. So you are strong loyalty, right? We don't need necessarily to have this man in town anymore. Well, now we've blocked the healing. Beautifully done. Cleverly done. We love the idea of continuing to boost this with trade routes, but we also have our friend up here who needs all the trade routes they can get. So we should build some more trade routes and send them up there. Alright, where do we want to go here? Let's put down... It's housing, it's food. That's acceptable. We're getting hurt, but everybody is currently okay. Can we take down the walls yet? The answer is a very emphatic no. And I felt it was a little mean-spirited. Let's just get our +5 one over here, I guess, the neighborhood. You need to be able to grow. That seems worthwhile for you. You guys are doing all right. Cavalry corps. Alright, so we definitely need more cavalry in the mix. We need single cavalries. We need 2 field cannons. We need like 4 ranger corps. But we're doing pretty well here. We need as much production of food as we can get away with up here, my dudes. Ooh, go get that. Any tile you can upgrade is good news here. This man needs to escape.
A world without radio.
Radio. We learned how to detect oil, right? We have oil. We are making oil. So we're getting oil along the way here. Consuming -1 per turn from something. Roof, roof, roof. Alright, so we should be able to take this turn, I think. Radio, radio, radio. Oh, radio, radio. When I start the singing. So tanks, oil power plants, hydroelectric dams. Dude, I think, so we've got plenty of dams actually, so hydroelectric dams is not a bad thing for us to go for. I know tanks are great, and obviously we'd like to go for them soon, but I think hydroelectric dams opens a lot of doors for us here. I might be wrong, but it seems like a decent strategy here. Decent plan for us. So you need to heal. Now we have the town of Kentucky we can steal. Begin the fire. You can't fire right now. You've used your juice. You can't move this turn. Fair enough. Culture to nuke. I'm all about that action, boss. So a mine here for +3. We've got some food tiles. Let's get some production. Rosa Spada. Just gentle eruption is all that happened over here. It broke my tiles cruelly. Luckily, a friend has arrived right in the nick of time. You're really out of space again? Let's get a sewer. And then a stable, because that's also housing. And, an armory in the mix. We really do want to upgrade that tile at some point soon. We will get that man down there shortly. No doubts about it. That's a road to pillage. Who pillages a road? That's used for travel, my friends. We pillage everything else. That's what we're good at here. That's all we know. All we know is pillaging. So what do you think the odds are of a pillage nerf of some variety, and what do you think the pillage nerf is going to be? Because right now, it feels a little strong. I don't know if that's bad or not, but it feels like it might be a little powerful, maybe a little more powerful than they intended. I always felt like it was a little too weak before, and didn't really. It wasn't like worth the investment, especially if you were taking cities. But now, like. It's definitely
if you don't read the newspaper,
usually worth it, I think, to pillage. So, have they hit the appropriate level, or have they gone too far in one direction? Let me know what you think. I think they may have gone a little too far, but I don't think they're far off. Honestly, I think they're getting in a good vicinity, but they need to work on the people that are probably pushing it a little too far. What's too far? It's a good question. I don't have any specifics. I just feel like it's a little, maybe a little, just a teeny bit too far. I'm just gonna leave my stuff here. I was sitting there like I should change it up, but no, I shouldn't. I'm good. Why change up perfection? Good question. Everything's going pretty well. It's more the actual gist of it. And we don't need to tweak it right now because nothing new or interesting is in the mix here. Alright, so we constantly want more money and more food and whatever. All offshore wind farms, solar farms, geothermal plants, and hydroelectric dams in the city receive +2 power and +2 gold. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, let's take Magnus's final level here. Where are my boys at right now? Magnus is down here. Reyna is down here. Does Reyna still need to be here? Reyna can move. Reassign Reyna up to our... I guess we'll move her here for now. Just to make sure loyalty is in a good spot here. Magnus, are you necessary here entirely? Because I kind of think maybe we should reassign you to be more central to the Empire, perhaps. Machu. Now that you get some overlap bonuses that can come in handy, probably. Just a guess. Get out of here, barbarian. So we're fixing our volcanic activity. Aluminum? Are you out of your gourd, sir? Refused. Aluminum is far too vital to us for some reason that I can't even explain to you. The town of Kentucky / Katy. Katy, Texas. Some say I'm from Katy. That's your riffraff line of the day. I don't even remember what goes next. He's just talking about Texas is all. That's all you need to know. Representing that Texas lifestyle. We wanted a harbor down here eventually. Let's just drop one right here. Mexico City. Let's get an industrial zone for you somewhere here. Let's drop it here, like it's hot. And we'll work to get some overlap bonuses as well. How about that? Well, that sounds fine, Omega. That's what I thought too, my friends. That's what I thought. But oh, was I wrong? I never knew any better. I'm gonna fix this. You can't shoot this turn. So the being able to move after shooting makes them take a lot more like input, but it is extremely useful. So I'm not gonna complain. I'm just gonna say that it is extra inputs that I have to deal with.
Benjamin Franklin may have discovered
Electricity! So like him, I need to end his turn there. My friend here. Go ahead and hit him. And then hit him again. And then finish him off. So full loyalty in 4. That means you can leave probably. Bring you around back here. We've got to be putting a dent in our empire here. We've taken a couple cities. They weren't incredible cities for her, but you know, I still like I still feel like we're doing good things. If I could say words, words are hard sometimes. I Feel like we're doing good things. Hopefully we are. Improved quarry, spaceport stuff. Let's go ahead and get combustion, I guess, to have tanks available to us. And yeah, we'll figure it out as time goes on. We're gaining power. Oil power plant here. Moderate CO2 in the atmosphere. That's better than heavy. Let's get some power going in this area here. I feel like that's a good strategy. Industrial era never hurt anybody. I mean, that's a good adjacency. It'd be a good food tile as well. That'd be a good adjacency too. So this is a better tile down here. So let's go ahead and campus it up down here. We always need more campuses. You can't go too far with campuses. We've gone too far, my friends. We're madmen. We've gone too far. China? I mean Spain. Why did I say China? I saw Jade here, and it made me think of China. For some reason. Jade Empire, maybe? I can't explain it, honestly. Yeah, you want some iron, you get iron. Dito needs iron, Dito gets iron. That's how things go here. Eleanor, though, we're not on that type of relationship here. You want to trade, you gotta work for it. And by work for it, I mean you need to give up some cities. Because no cities, no deal. That's just how she rolls in these parts. Let's move here and pillage this for some money shortly. How about that? I want to pillage this as well. I just want to pillage your stuff. I hope you aren't too annoyed by that. I'm going to start pillaging your apostles. They deserve it. Get another art museum. Heal up, my friend. Elite guard are here. Okay, we're gonna crew up with our rank 7 boy here. Momentarily. You know it to be true. I'm gonna make all our great people a little easier to get. We're gonna get Eureka for it. Advanced ballistics. He's real good at long distance shooting here. We're coming up on our campus. That's good. I like that. I'd like to move Reina up here so we can buy a district. We need more gold.
Cars haven't advanced that much since we were kids. When you boil it down, it's still a gas combustion engine.
Land units can cross without need to embark. Acts as modern road and creates modern roads in land tiles on either end. City gains +3 amenities. All tiles in this city +4 appeal. That's a good looking improvement there. Couple shots or a single shot, because that's how it works, and you get an upgrade. You've earned it. No one but you could have done the things you're doing here. No one but you. 350 gold. I will take that all day, every day. And you get killed now. And somehow somebody gets a Ferrari. Excuse me, sir? Guess we could have gone and go for those ones. There's a lot more up there. Let's try to see uranium on the map here. That seems very worthwhile to us. So where's our friend, and is she needed here anymore? Or have we figured this out? She's still necessary, although... Is he causing a gain there. Yeah. We should move him up in the future, but right now he's still providing good benefit for us. He's got that +4 bonus in range. And we love it. Alright, a neighborhood. A +5 neighborhood is being placed down here so our friends in Salsa can gain a little bit of population. Got a factory here. Just even up the joint. A granary is just obvious, right? And then how about a water mill? That's... I mean, I did that, but that's not really what I wanted to do. I was just clicking, and then I released it the wrong point there. I needed to do a little dragging action in the middle of it to not get you into that type of situation. And so I fully admit that that was my fault. I should have had a better input. Failed it up. Promotions for everyone. I'll take it. Ranking bonus. You still have your bonus there. Continue to break some things. It's always fun and highly respected. And you get condemned. We don't get anything from condemning other than a sense of satisfaction. And sometimes that's all you need, right? We haven't been adding tunnels to our new territory. We should get a tunnel over here. That much seems obvious to me. Alright, so we need to get the library. We should purchase another trader up here. Oh, we got our culture bomb in action here. And then, what are we looking at here? We don't have it researched yet, so I'm not even going to say it out loud. If you say it, it gives it power, and it will soon take it away from me. Money. Does that mean we can buy yet another friend up here? Because we do need that. Yes! So this investment in our Tundra City is not as bad. Buying a bunch of traders, at least they can be transported to another city at some point. It's not as much of a waste, you know? They're still viable units at the end of the day, regardless of the town. Alright, so we're moving in on this. Let's go here. I'd like to do some damage there, but let's see, we can take it soon. Just start surrounding them. That's the goal. That's the ticket even. Oh, you gotta pillage them. You gotta let them have it. You have to send it. Excuse me, sir? Would you like to debate me? Ranger Corps doesn't debate. We obliterate. So what did we want to do here? Let's start working on finishing that tile up, because that tile's nice, but eventually we'll get it. Just takes a little while. Alright. I believe in you. I hope you know how much I believe in you. I'm sending all my units here to help. And therefore you know that you have my full support and trust. And the spirit of the Incan people are with you in the tundra. We're sending you all that because we're so used to the mountains, and you're just devoid of mountains up there, and therefore devoid of love. Because the mountains are what grants us our unique ability to be amazing. And you just don't get that here. It's really sad. We'll make this better. It's incredibly sad. I don't know what to do, but I want to help you. I want to make things better for you. Infantry friend, we do have a spot for you to go hang out with some like-minded individuals. More visibility with everybody else. Alright, fair enough. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. We're up to 338 science per turn. That's up against 217, 184, 135, whatever. So we're gaining here, still gaining ground. Making some good scientific maneuvers. We're going to be bringing down giant death robots in no time. Eleanor is still just crushing it out there. I continue to be terrified to look at her score here, because this shows her at over 50%. We're only getting 170 culture per turn and 66 tourism. Her tourism, off the charts. If by off the charts you mean 359. We're up at 1157. That's good numbers. That's the top of the charts now. She's at 1069. She's gained a little bit since the last time, but we've gained more. And she's at 73 of 172. That's like, I mean, that's pretty decent, but it's still not halfway. She's doing good work though, and we need to. I mean, I think we appropriately respect her, but we probably should add more military in the mix here, especially of an artillery variety. And I said this before, although I mean necessarily, like if we get our rangers upgraded, if we get our boys upgraded, like things will go a little faster. But I still feel like we need some artillery in the mix. So let's go ahead and let's do oil power plant, and then you build a few artillery here just to have them. We got them queued. That's how you take the situation out of my hands, is you queue a few of these up. We also have aid requests going on, with which we have done absolutely nothing right now. So maybe, not only are we building a little military, we're sending a little aid. Okay? Sending a little aid. Capital, you do a little joint maneuver. You make something for yourself, you send a little aid. And then we'll see what happens. Like, I feel comfortable. I was going for like confident and comfortable at the same time, and it came out as comfortable. I feel comfortable in that. Which is not how you say it, but it sounds kind of entertaining to me, regardless. Should we make friends with Gintarja? You know what? I see no reason not to. Other than the fact that she's mean to us. She's mean. I never expected this from you of all people. We've always had friendly relations, and I thought that it'd be fine. But apparently not. That's a one-sided thing, I guess. And now I'm going to go and cry. Right now. That's going to be it for this one, guys. Like the video if you're enjoying it. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more, and I'll catch you guys next time. Later.